All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Code. This is our holiday episode. That's why I've invested in myself today. It's time to take a vested interest in what we are doing here. I'm trying to think of some more vest puns as I go here. I think those are sufficient. Am I fully on the monitor here? It seems like it's like tilted. But you got me there?
Yeah, you're in.
Okay, yeah. I feel like I'm like cut off a little bit or something. Or maybe I'm just too far out. What am I doing way out here? I'm way out here in left field.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I gotta bring it in, Joe. You know what you're doing here. This is not the first go around. I've been doing this a while now. This is episode 78. Merry Christmas, everyone out there. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, happy whatever else greeting people say, whatever you guys say. Hope you're having a great holiday season. Season's greetings. That's one. No one really says that to each other. It was just, I remember we had a banner that we hung up around the house when we were younger. Just said season's greetings, like above the door or something. I don't know. We're just, welcome to the season. We are greeting you, kind of a thing or something. So yeah, as you can tell here, if you're watching this, you see the setup here. There is another mic here. That means we have a guest today. Oh, isn't that fun? We love having guests, and yes, it's exciting. But first, we must address the softball playoffs. Now, I wore the glove last week on the podcast. I was all pumped up, ready to go. So I owe it to you guys to let you know what happened. Everyone's wondering, how did it go? Are you guys playing in the championship? What time's the game tonight? There's no game tonight.
Spoiler alert.
What'd you say?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. We got pounded. Let's just be honest. We really did. It was I was embarrassed, quite frankly, at my own play. It was just a joke. My play is this sucks for this week. Okay, this sucks for this week was my playoff performance. It was an absolute joke. I had a throwing error. There was one ball I thought I could have got. I dove, but I missed at least two more ground balls, I feel like. And then there was one ball where I was playing second base. There was a force out at second. Grounder to the third baseman. He fired it a little bit, came in hot at me, but I still should have caught it for the force out. Guy on first, running to second. And I just like put up my bare hand for whatever reason. I couldn't get my glove up in time. It was a complete debacle. And I was particularly disappointed with my own performance. Didn't hit great. Made all the errors in the field. Throwing over the first baseman's head from second base. It just, things like that can't happen in the playoffs. And so I'm done for a while. Aaron, I know you guys have another season coming up like right away. I can't do it. My shoulder is banged up. When I dove for that ball, I hurt it a bit. And yeah, I need to rest. So Aaron, good luck in the winter.
You have 3 weeks.
I don't think that's going to be enough time. I don't think I'm ready.
I don't think any of us are. I mean, I'm not in peak physical condition. I mean, my lower back is killing me right now.
All right. Well, I don't know if I'm willing to play through it. I'm just afraid of like tears happening or something. I don't know what's going on in the shoulder. I don't know. I don't feel ready. I don't feel like I'm up to it. I feel like I'm more of a spring, summer kind of a guy when it comes to softball.
You can DH.
Stop trying to reel me in with things.
I like having you around, Joe.
Offering me different things.
You made a hell of a play at home. Like, let's not forget that.
Okay, yeah, that was cool. There was an inning where I played catcher. There was a play at the plate. Throw came in from the outfield. I caught the short hop and put the tag on the runner. Yeah, that was a great play. That was exciting.
The runner who thought he had a home run was shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, because he came in standing up. He didn't slide. Yeah, and I kind of did the thing where I didn't give away like the ball was coming. I was pretty nonchalant in my reaction, which was good.
And he hit that ball a long way.
Yeah.
But we had 2 excellent throws into the infield. You managed to keep your composure with the runner bearing down, pick it up after a hop, and put the tag on it, and not drop it.
Yeah. Yeah, held on to the ball. Yeah, that was a bright spot. And also our 9-run rally in that last inning.
Yeah. We were told going into it we needed 9 runs. That's how bad it was going. We needed 9 runs to keep the game going. And we needed to do it in 6 minutes or less to start a new inning.
Yeah.
Because we were the home team. And we powered through it. We chugged that lineup around and scored 9.
We did.
But time had expired.
Yeah, that was the thing. We ran out of time. Yeah, it was 28-6 at one point. That's
going into that final inning.
But yeah, then we put up 9. We got it to 28-15, and that was the final. So at least we went out with some momentum, and we're able to have a little food and beer at. I had a couple beers at Buffalo Wild Wings after, so it was good to have that. And yeah, I mean, maybe I'll be a sub for the next season if you guys are short on people. That's all I can commit to at this time.
I'll see you in January.
What?
Nothing.
Don't guilt me into playing or anything like that. I don't want to be guilt tripped or any. If I'm gonna play, I'll play. All right, that's it with the softball because it really is just frustrating. Because in the playoffs, you want to shine. You don't want to come out there like a dope. And just, oh man. All right, let's get to our guest today. I have a guest on the episode. I hinted at him coming on. I'm about to intro you just so you know. Sitting over there, he's sitting over there on the chair right now. I just wanted to make sure he's ready. Okay, pleasure to have him on. This is the guy, as I said, I said he would be coming on in the last episode or two, and this guy basically saved my ass. I moved back to town August 8th, and I've been staying at his place. He opened his home to me. And I am still there. I've been trying to get out of there. He has not kicked me out yet, which is great because I don't want to live on the street. So that's nice of him. He's also very hardworking and great comedian. Opens for many comedians throughout America. Has a podcast studio, and we'll talk about whatever else he's doing these days. This has been one of my great friends in comedy over the years, and been a great friend to me. Joe Code podcast, Coders, please welcome to the podcast, Ari Mannis. Ari Mannis is here, everybody.
I didn't know they were called coders. That's cool.
Yeah, we have a name for the fans. Yeah, it's kind of
sound like you're like programmers or hackers, kind of.
Yeah, we're taking the IT term.
Yeah, the IT term.
Yeah, it's more fun. Coders, the Joe Code listeners. What is that?
Yerba mate. I've been drinking that lately, so I'll give them a shout out for free.
Yeah, we can do free shout outs here.
Shout out to Yerba. Is it Yerba or Yerba?
Shout out Guayaki.
They should be sponsoring Joe Code.
Yeah, we'll take sponsors. We like sponsors here. We need them. Ari thinks I'm more dressed up than you. Is that intimidating to you?
Thanks for having me. I mean, the only thing that makes you more dressed up than me is the collar. If I did this, watch. If I go like this, Now we're basically equally dressed up.
Okay, yeah, we have like an outdoorsy kind of a look.
Yeah.
I have this whole Christmas flannel type setup going on with the vest. I'm a big vest guy. People make fun of it.
You look good.
I think it's a good look.
You look better than you did a week ago.
Oh, this is L.A. We don't do vests. What do you mean I did look better than I did a week ago on here? Or just
I'm
in general?
complimenting you. You look better than you did a week ago. You're improving yourself every day.
Thanks. Maybe it's the beard or the hair.
Yeah, both. Your skin's looking clear. It's good. Your gut's tucked in. Everything's good.
Oh, thanks. Hey, I feel like my skin, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting acne more and more.
That's cool. That's a sign of your youth.
Well, yeah, that's what I try to say. It's like, yeah, I'm still a teenager. Maybe that's what it is.
You're a young buck.
Yeah. Ari, I had you on here today to tell you that the sink in the big bathroom is clogged. Can we please fix it?
You clogged it, that means.
Well, I don't know what's going on there. I don't shave my head anymore. And I'm not putting pubic hair in there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's all clogged in there.
I didn't even know. No, we could call the property manager.
I mean, it still drains, but it's slow.
All right, that's annoying.
You know, trying to wash my face.
It's annoying. It's gross.
The water's running a little bit, and then it just, there's a puddle or a pool of water building up.
Well, I think it's time for you to learn a new skill. Maybe get yourself a, what do you call a snake?
Yeah, snake.
I'd like to see you unclog it. You fix it.
Well, I've had that issue in the past, and landlords have always told me, let us know. They don't want me fiddling around with the sink. And sticking things down there.
I just like to see you learning new skills all the time. You're never too old to learn something.
Yeah, I do need to learn new skills.
Joe would be a good plumber, and I don't mean that as an insult. I just could vision. They make good money. Plumbers, it's a cool job. It's a blue collar man.
Yeah, it is. It is a good job. Yeah, it is good to have a lot of skills.
I'd like to see you make an account on one of those websites. What do you call it?
TaskRabbit?
Yeah, TaskRabbit as a plumber. I'd like to see you do that. Moonlight.
That would be good money. Like, and speaking of, you're a multi-skilled guy. You do a lot of things. Because you've been in comedy for a while, and you always had other things going on. You were always good at, what do you edit or something?
You have to. Yeah,
you can do all that. You can't,
if you're just relying on your comedy alone, good luck. As a white man, good luck.
I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Well, no, see, you have to have it. See, because you don't have all these skills that I tell you to get. Now you're a door guy at the comedy store, which is cool, but you need it. You need that job. I never wanted to have a boss. The whole reason I did comedy is because I hate working for people. I don't want to work for the man.
Yeah. I was thinking about this with you. I probably have known you, I don't know, close to 10 years or so.
Yeah, pretty much the whole time we've lived in L.A.
I feel like you always knew a lot of people. Like, even when I first met you, I seemed like you already knew everybody somehow.
That's cool.
Is that right? When did you get to L.A.?
I got here.
How'd you freaking know everybody already?
I mean, I don't know everybody. I do know a lot of people.
It seemed like you did. It already seemed like you already knew, like, the bigger name comics.
I went to the Hollywood Improv, was it last night or the night before, for their holiday party?
Yeah.
And I went with my girlfriend. Yeah, I'm taking sorry, bitches. But,
yeah, he has a girlfriend. I've met her. She comes over to our place.
So we went to the Improv, and we left, and she's like, you know everyone.
Yeah, you do.
It made me feel cool. A lot of people were saying hi to me.
And I feel like it was always that way, which is great for you.
You know what it was? Cool. I know why.
Because you've gotten a lot of work from it.
I know. The reason is, I moved to LA in 2012.
Yeah, same as me. Okay.
And I had this plan, not like a real plan, not like this strategic plan to make it in the biz. If that was it, I failed. But my game plan for comedy, because I knew where I was, I knew I was new and sucked. And so every night I said, I need to get up on stage every night I can. And I need to go hang out at the comedy clubs every night. So my routine was literally sometimes 7 nights a week, sometimes 5, sometimes 6, as much as I possibly could. And I didn't have any friends because I moved here knowing nobody. I didn't have a job. So I had a lot of time to do that. I had no excuses. I went and did an open mic or a show, whatever show I can get on. And then I closed out every night by going to like the Improv, the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Mainly those two, because the Laugh Factory was weird about letting people they didn't know hang out.
Yeah, they don't let people hang out.
The Ice House and the Ha Ha were kind of far away, and I lived in the West Hollywood area. So literally every night I would hang out I would show my face everywhere. And when you pass by that same person after 10 times in a row, eventually they're going to be like, oh, I see you what's your name?
Yeah, they want to meet. Yeah, this guy's always around. Who's this guy?
At some point, it's awkward not to. Yeah, so I literally hung out at comedy clubs every night, basically, for 7, 8, years.
Yeah,
years of my life.
Good work.
So that's all it was. It's just hanging out.
And then you do comedy. What else? You can edit. You produce podcasts.
Yeah, I have skills. So I'm a tech nerd. So I would, I'm the guy that, I need a website. I'll make your website. Oh, I need to do a podcast.
Great.
Oh, herere's what you buy. So
see, that's great.
That's the other thing. Word gets passed around. Oh, that guy, who's funny? Is that guy funny? Yeah, he's funny. Oh, is that guy? I'm thinking about doing this. So talk to Ari,
Yeah, so we do segments on the show. I don't know if you heard me say this sucks earlier.
Yeah.
We do that, and then I do a Joe Code thing, and I do this is great. And I'm going to do a Joe Code right now that inspired by you, Ari.
Okay.
So, hello, everyone. Joe Code for this week is be multifaceted, have multi-skills. Be like Ari. If you know a lot of tricks of the trade, if you're good at multiple things, you get more work. So become multifaceted in your life. You're great at one thing. Try some new things. Take on more stuff. See what else you can be good at. Mm-hmm. And then financially, things will happen.
I don't know about
like
that. I'm pretty poor,
they could.
But yeah, I mean, I'm rich compared to Joe. So there you go.
Yeah.
And already, when you were saying that, because I tell people that all the time.
What?
Learn new things.
Yeah.
Learn new skills. Do something with your life. But people have this excuse like, I don't have time. Oh, that stuff, I can never learn that. That's beyond, I can't do, like technology, for example. People are like, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you
can. Just do it. Like, shut up. Don't say that. If you say, I can't, that's just, I'm too old, I can't learn. Yeah, okay. With that attitude, you can't.
Yeah, you reap what you sow. Yeah, if you're putting that out there, yeah, you're not going to do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ronnie Coleman, you know him? Ronnie Coleman?
Yeah, the
Mr.
comic?
Olympia? No, not a comic.
Yeah.
He's a big black guy. He's been on Rogan. Well, he's not big anymore, but at one point he was steroids.
What was the quote?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
To do it. Yeah, I've heard that.
He also says, ain't nothing but a peanut.
Probably seen on the ain't nothing but a peanut. I don't know about that one. What does that even mean, really?
It means like it's just a little peanut. Do
it's
it.
Small.
Yeah, or he goes, everyone want to be a bodybuilder, but no one want to lift these heavy ass weights. I do it though. Woo! Woo! So you could apply that to anything.
I don't want to lift those weights either.
Everyone want to be a comedian, but no one want to go up and tell those jokes every night. I do it though. Woo!
Yeah,
woo!
Well, that's me. I can identify with that.
So I just steal quotes from Ronnie Coleman. I live my life like that.
Yeah, those are good quotes.
Thank you.
Now, Ari, it is now. Let me look at the date. So we're recording here today. This is Thursday, December 15th. I was looking at, I initially filled out an application for a new place on October 18th.
So
I told you two months ago that I was moving out, yet I have not moved out. And me and the fans would just want to thank you for not kicking me out.
Yeah, you got to find a place.
I don't know what what else to say. I'm trying. I had a friend bail.
Yeah, Graham bail. I knew he was going to bail the whole time, just saying.
Other people said that as well.
Yeah.
Well, I gave him the benefit of the doubt because we lived together before. We had a good roommate camaraderie.
Sometimes it's hard.
So, it's hard to... With roommates, it's tough because if you find a good one, you're like, oh, yeah, I want to live with this guy again. We had a good thing going.
Yeah, you wanted to live with... You were hoping he would because you can get a better, cheaper rent. He said he would. You're taking him at his word. But sometimes you just have... that feeling in the back of your head, like, this guy's kind of unreliable. Well, he keeps moving out.
I mean, if we can't take people at their word, and also it's like, who wouldn't want to live with me? It's like, hey, you have the opportunity to live with me, you do it.
I don't.
Shut up, man.
No, you're a good roommate, but I'm 33. You're older than me.
I'm 38.
I don't want a roommate.
Yeah, I don't want a roommate either. Why don't you move out, man?
Well, my real goal...
Well, you're trying to move. You're trying to move too.
I want to.
What were you telling me in the car? What do you want to do? I
want to buy
fancy idea you have.
Yeah,
now.
I want to buy a yacht and live in Marina Del Rey on a yacht. full time.
I feel like after a week, you're going to be like, okay, I want to be on solid ground. You're going to be rocking.
I don't think so. It's in the bay. It's not on the ocean, you know, so it's pretty flat, smooth
Pretty
water.
still water.
Yeah, it doesn't move too much. You'll get used to it, the little movement it does. And I don't know, it's pretty nice. I mean, some of these yachts are basically little apartments.
Yeah, they are.
And I don't have, some people have this grandiose plan. I want a pool. I want a house. I want an extra bedroom. I want a garage. I don't care.
Well, yeah, pool. I mean, a yacht is a pool and a house all in one.
As long as I have temperature regulation, that means heating, air conditioning. I have power to, you know, do my laptop and watch TV.
Yeah, as long as you can do everything.
Got running water. That's all I need. I'm good.
That is true. Yeah, that would be fun. I do like it over there by the water. I always just live in West Hollywood.
Yeah, I have too for the last 10 years, but you know, it's getting old for me.
Yeah.
I need to change it. I need to mix it up. And I used to be like, I need to be close to the comedy clubs. I need to be able to go there every night. But now I'm like, I don't hang out there that often unless I'm doing a spot.
Yeah, well, I see at the Comedy Store a decent amount. Well, that's my thing with West Hollywood is I'm always there because of the store. And then, I'm always working or performing. And yeah.
I need to grow up. That's what as I hit my 30s, I'm like, I give up more and more every day. And by giving up, I mean I'm ready to move to the beach.
But you're mature.
By giving up, I mean retire.
Yeah, you got the lady.
That's a killer, too. That'll suck the comedy out of you.
Well, that's good to have, though. Yeah.
It's nice, but man, if you want to be funny, getting girlfriend's not it. Some people get material from it.
Well, make fun of her or something. Why don't you be like, oh, my girlfriend has stupid hair, you know, whatever they say. Whenever comics make fun of their
I still have a joke.
Oh, my girlfriend's so hot. I can't. Shut up.
Shut up.
Well, no,
mine's hotter.
I actually like you saying that because it's funny because you hear comics like a lot of stuff is like complaining about your wife or whatever, and it's like I feel that way too. It's like once I get her, like get a life, like settle down or whatever, I feel like no, I've wanted this for a long time. So because do you even really talk about her on stage or not?
I haven't written a new joke in months.
Yeah, see, I feel like I wouldn't have much to say on that because I'd be like so grateful that I have her. I don't want to talk about her.
That's the thing. Truly,
I want
she's hot and rich.
Yeah,
it's really hard to make a joke about her. It's like
I don't even know what I would say about her.
Yeah, like I guess I need to think of a joke of how she's so hot and rich and out of my league.
Yeah,
but
something like that.
I have a joke that I wrote when I was with my last girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I sometimes bring it back now and just pretend like it's my new girlfriend. Because when I was single, I wasn't doing it because it felt too fake. And now, even though it's still fake because it's not about my current girlfriend, at least it applies.
I like that. Yeah, there's people that'll be in relationships and they'll talk about their being single or they'll be single and they'll like talk about they're in a relationship. It's okay. No, you say where you're at in life.
I had a whole set about having a girlfriend, but it was my last girlfriend.
Yeah.
So I could bring it back now, but
Well, yeah, because it's not relevant.
I wonder how my current girlfriend would feel about it. She's like, you wrote all that about me?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's you. It's you, baby. I love you.
Yeah, that's great. And then I wanted to talk about Diamond for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you like her?
Yeah, she's a great member of your family.
Maybe I'll gift her to you when you find a place.
Diamond is the snake that Ari owns.
Mm-hmm. She's a cutie.
She's a snake.
Western hognose snake.
What is it?
She's a Western hognose snake. I got her.
Ooh, hog. That's what.
Yeah, hognose because her snout. She has a little snout. She's cute like that. When I got her, she was the size of my pinky finger. She looked like a little worm.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. She was a little worm. I've had her now 8 years or so. I've had her a while.
Now, are snakes more of a pet or are they more like decor?
Honestly,
of the house? Because they're like pet like that and like fish are just kind of like decoration because you can't really pet them.
No, I mean,
you take her out every now and then.
Yeah, my snake's really friendly and you can pet her. Honestly, the cool thing about a snake is they could be both. They're really cool decor.
Yeah.
They're scary, so they can kind of deter predators, robbers, that kind of thing. And they could be a pet. My snake is really sweet and cute.
Now, when you were like looking for a pet, you're like, oh, I want a snake. I want to. What goes through the thought process of, oh, I need to get a snake right now?
Well, a few things.
I mean,
so
people are wondering what the heck is going on.
I think everyone reaches a point in their life where they're bored or lonely, or want a significant other or whatever. And for some people, that's a pet. Because that's in your control. So you want a girlfriend, but you can't always get a girlfriend.
Yeah, you can't just go out and buy one.
Yeah, and if you do, it's not the one you want.
Yeah, yeah. If you go and buy a girlfriend, that's
or if you settle, you lower your standards. So I was at the point 8 years ago where I was lonely, whatever. I needed a little mix up, so I wanted a pet, but I wasn't ready to commit to a dog.
Yeah,
I love dogs, but it's like a dog is literally a part-time job. You have to take it for multiple walks. You have to bring it everywhere. Feed it every day. It's shit. Cats, I don't like the way they smell. So I've always liked reptiles.
Yeah, okay.
My snake, I feed it once a week.
Yeah, that's easy.
I clean its cage once every 2 months.
You don't have to take it out to shit.
It does not give a fuck if I hold it or not. I could leave it alone for months, and it could care less.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's a great pet, in all honesty.
Right,
And people who insult snakes, that's because they're scared.
Yeah,
and they're
scared.
little pussies.
Yeah.
And if you're a man, if you're a woman, and you think you're an adult, if you're scared of a little reptile, you're not an adult. You're a little wussy bitch.
Yeah, why don't you guys grow up?
Grow up and get a snake. If you don't have a snake, who are you even?
Shout out to Diamond. Diamond, we love you. And we'll see in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see.
Now, what's the story with it? Because you had a tarantula for a minute, though. What's going on there?
Oh, man. I've had several.
Yeah, well, what do you mean several? What are you, nuts?
Yeah, I like spiders. Actually,
It's
last
like
time I was
Home Alone or something.
Last time I was in this podcast
get out
studio,
and crawl on people. We don't.
I was on Josh Wolf's podcast. Shout out to Josh Wolf. I don't think he does it here anymore because he moved, but he used to do his podcast in here, and we had like a couch. It was this whole thing. And he brought me in to bring my tarantula.
What was the name?
My tarantula's name was Diamond, the same name as the snake. I name all the pets Diamond.
What are you reusing names?
Yeah.
Pet name? What are you doing, man?
I haven't written a new joke. Haven't come up with a new name. But the most recent tarantula I got, I was sharing it with my girlfriend, so we'd take it between our apartments, and she like cracked it open to give it air, not thinking it could get out.
Oh man!
And it escaped.
Get out.
Yeah, it got out. So the tarantula is probably either left outside of her apartment because they try to leave. They don't want to chill in your apartment, or it's dead in her apartment somewhere. I don't really know. We never found it.
Yeah, but why do you want that as a pet?
Same thing, really. Like, they're really easy to care. You never have to clean the inside of their tank. You feed it once.
Yeah, but that one you can't even take it out.
No, I held it.
You did?
Yeah, I would hold it. It would crawl up on you. It was cool. It was a friendly tarantula.
I'd like to crawl up on you too.
Yeah.
How about that? I could be a pet.
Yeah, be my little pet Joe.
When you said, like, why do you have that? I was more like, what do you mean you had that? Like, where'd they go?
Yeah.
Are they loose?
It's gone. And then I've had 2 tarantulas before that, and they both passed away. They don't live as long as snakes.
So live.
The male tarantula lives maybe 3 to 5 years. And I would get them usually after they were adults already, because they're a little hard to raise. You could do it from when they're babies, but it's hard because they're so small. You would have to like cut up crickets for them, and you lose them because they're so tiny. You like, where'd it go? And
yeah,
it would be buried somewhere. So it's just easier. Tarantula is easier to get as an adult. Even my snake, when I got it, I would have to cut the mouse in half for it to eat, because it couldn't eat the whole mouse. It was too small.
So now
you're doing kind of gross. It's like
biology class.
Yeah,
dissection.
Sometimes it's easier to start with an adult, because when they're really little, it takes a little more care.
Yeah, for sure.
But eventually, I'd like to breed them. When you move out, the plan is to remove the bed from that room and just put a bunch of snake cabinets there.
It's not what you're going to do.
And have like tons of snakes in there.
There's no way.
Breed them.
You're not planning on really
side hustles, dude. You got to make money. One way to make money, you breed snakes, sell them on the internet.
Snake breed. That room is packed to the gills. All my belongings are in that one room.
Yeah, I bet.
It's really annoying. It's just a cluster.
I have to get Steve Breeze to come clean it.
I mean, everything's pretty. Oh, he cleans places.
Oh, Steve Breeze will do. You talk about a man with side hustles. Steve Breeze, no one knows him, but he's this guy who hangs out at the patio of the Comedy Store.
Yeah, he's a comic. Yeah,
he'll do whatever. He'll do whatever you want.
Nice guy.
$50, paying $50, he'll do anything.
All right. Yeah, it's
great guy.
Yeah, it is getting a little dirty in there. I've noticed, but I mean, I keep it pretty well organized and whatnot. Yeah, I just trying to get to what now. If you were to give me advice on finding a place, what would you say? Because I've been looking.
I mean, at this point, like you've been trying and it hasn't been working. So at this point, you got to lower your standards. You got to take a roommate off Craigslist. You got to take a shitty studio that you could barely move in. You got to with no kitchen. You got to, you got to pay above your means.
Yeah, well, I think I'm more on I'm more in the camp of paying above my means. I think I'm going to go that route, so at least I have a better place. And if it's close to the Comedy Store, then I wouldn't have to worry about spending money on. Ooh, yeah, I'm looking for that. If it's more than I want to pay, if it's utilities included.
I mean, here's the deal.
If it's close to the Comedy Store, then yeah, I'm willing to do that.
We were talking earlier how it's expensive in LA. LA is one of the most expensive cities in the country, and I think I read an article. Like per average wage, it's one of the most expensive cities to live in. Like there's more, for example, San Francisco, I think rent is higher, but it's actually more unaffordable in LA because the average person makes more money in the Bay Area than they do here. So even though like LA isn't the most expensive rent, it's up there per how much the average minimum wage is and how much the average salary is. It's very unaffordable.
Right.
That being said, you're okay living in a studio. Like we were saying earlier, an expensive studio in LA is $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm not above...
That's a lot, but let me tell you this. At the end of the day, that's $24,000 a year of rent, which is a lot, especially someone who works at the Comedy Store for minimum wage. But at the end of the day, if you can't afford $24,000, it's the same thing we were talking about earlier with learning new hobbies. Grow up. You got to quit the Comedy Store and get a job that pays money. At some point, you got to live your life. And if you can't afford $2,000 a month, then you got to get a new job. It's that simple.
Well, yeah, those are other thoughts that go in my head too.
It's like
well, that's the thing. Like I see these places and they seem expensive, and then the ones that are expensive though, when you look at them and you look at the pictures and you're like, this place isn't even nice. That's the other thing. I'm willing to if the place like looks great and it is a little overpriced, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But I'm seeing a lot of places that are overpriced, and you look at the pictures and you're like, this place is a shithole. Like I can see dirt on the walls. Like clean up before you take the pictures. At least make it look good. Deceive me. You guys aren't. I'm not even being deceived.
Yeah.
In the pictures.
My place. So I got a really good deal on my place, and it happened because I knew someone who lived in the building. I knew that this person was moving out, so I contacted the landlord before it even went on the market. And I said, let me take that place. I will take it the day the person moves out, and I will take it as is. Don't update anything. I just want the same rent. I was like, I will take it the same rent. Don't need to paint it, nothing. So I took it and I painted it myself.
You did?
Made it, it's still an old apartment, but
what is the total rent there?
It's a good deal. Under $2,000.
It is? Good. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath.
If I moved out right now, it'd probably be $3,500 a month for that place.
Well, because they'll want
at least $3,000
renovated or whatever.
Yeah, but even as is,
it's
probably $3,000 a month.
Gee, yeah, and I've been giving you $500 a month, which is nice. Thanks for letting me do it, because that was kind of my volunteering of. But you never have to ask me for the money. I'm always giving you the money.
Yeah,
you're never like, hey, deal. Joe.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You never grab me and throw me against the wall and be like, give me the fucking money, asshole.
If I wanted, I'm not a violent guy. If I wanted a roommate, I could probably get $1,300 a month for that place, realistically, especially with furniture in it.
Oh, yeah, if you post it online.
Yeah, if I posted it on $1,300, I'd probably fill that up in a second.
Yeah.
And then my rent would be less than $1,000 a month.
Yeah, that'd be great, but you don't want all.
Yeah, I don't want that. But I could if I was in a tight spot. I could do it.
If you needed to save money, but yeah, I mean, I'm out of your hair. I'm not in your hair. I'm gone a lot.
You're a good roommate. I just like to walk around naked. I like to bring my girl back there and we'll run around naked. So
yeah, I bet you guys want to.
Yeah, we just want to like, screw all over the place and give each other blowies and stuff.
Yeah, well, you could do that in your room. You have to be doing it all over the place.
Yeah, but I want to do it in your room.
What are you going to do in front of Diamond out there by the table? You don't want to do that in front of Diamond.
I want to do it everywhere. I got surround sound.
See that?
I got Alexas in every room. I could turn on the surround sound.
Diamond's going to be out there sucking on a mouse, and then you guys are going to be
sucking on each other.
Pulling around. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
A lot of sucking going on.
It's rude, man.
Good times.
Yeah.
Have you ever brought a girl back to my place? Or man, have you ever brought in have you ever had like a sexual escapade? Escapade?
How do you
say it?
A couple, once or twice. But never when you were there.
Was it the same woman? Because I know about one of them. Was it the same one both times, or did you have multiple women?
No. It was the same one twice, maybe 3 times. I think twice. But all the time though, when you weren't there and.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, because I didn't, I didn't want to. Yeah, I try not to do anything over there. It's.
Do you think by you saying that, someone listening to this right now is going to be jealous that you have a woman in your life that you hook up with from time to time?
No, I don't. She's not. We don't anymore, and we haven't for a while. This was a while ago.
Oh, got it. So
people could still be jealous, though. That's fine. But no, I don't have a woman in my life.
So right now, you're fair game.
Yeah, completely fair game, 100%.
Have you ever gotten, sorry to take over the interview here, but have you ever gotten...
No, go ahead. You should have seen Kevin when he was on. He led the whole freaking thing.
I try not, I've been known to take over. I'm kind of an alpha sometimes, but I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to for this moment.
Sure.
Have you ever had someone DM you who is a fan of the pod?
Yeah.
And been like, hey, listen to your podcast, let's hook up or something along those lines, let's go out. Have you ever gotten any sort of fornication or date scenario?
I mean, no one was ever really that forward, but I have met people through the podcast.
Through Joe Code, a coder. Have you ever hooked up with a coder?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, or if just a fan of my comedy, or I guess the whole combination, or if they know me from...
That's cool.
From going deep with Chad and JT, that
I bet
happens.
you someone listening to this right now is going to hear that and start a podcast because of this moment. Be like, oh, that's a way?
Because there's the potential of meeting.
Why else do people do things? Right? Why do men want to make money? Why do men want to be funny? Why do men want to have a podcast? Because of the art form? Bullshit. Everyone's just trying to get their knobs sucked on.
Hey, I love the art form. This is good art.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah, I do. What else am I freaking doing here, man? Growing a beard all over my neck in front of people.
Looks good. Looking good. Better than last week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm growing things in. There's an update on the. We always give a hair update. The hair's coming in. I'm gonna get another haircut before the holidays.
Here's a good question. If someone was willing to pay for you to get hair implants. Not that you're bald, but let's say you want it to be a little more full.
Yeah.
So let's say me. I'm not going to do this, but let's say I would. Let's say I'm like, hey Joe, I will pay for you to go to. He's the best doctor in Beverly Hills, and we want to get you hair implants to fill out the top of your head. Would you accept? Would you do it?
No. I've spoken about this in recent weeks. I like the thinning hair.
Why? What do you like about it?
Because I don't want a lot of hair.
Why?
Because I like the way it feels.
You run your hands through it, or just on, what do you mean you like the way it feels?
Just in general. I like that. Well, first of all, right now is not, but when there's going to be hair mostly, I like that there's because when I had full thick hair, if I were to wear a hat, it doesn't feel comfortable at all. Now if I wear a hat, it's comfortable. I like the way my head feels on a pillow right now without a lot of hair. It's comfortable. It's not a whole lot of upkeep.
But couldn't you get that same effect if you had a full head of hair but just kept it short and shaved?
I don't know. But I guess what
if you have a full head of hair, you don't need to grow it out.
I don't mind this. I'm not willing to take measures to add more hair. I don't.
Even if it was free surgery.
Yeah, I don't want it.
I would never turn down a free surgery. If you offered me hair implants, nose job, calf implants.
What about butt cheeks? You want big butt cheeks?
I definitely at least take the consultation with the doctor to hear about it. If it's free, if it's paid for, why turn that down?
Right,
why
fine,
not
yeah.
get a nicer butt?
Yeah, go visit with them.
Well, if you had that kind of money where you're giving out free butt cheek
Well, I think you
implants,
got a pretty nice butt as is. You don't
That's
need
really
it.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's small, but it's fine. I don't hate it. I'm self-conscious about a lot of things. My butt isn't one of them.
Well, what happened? You used to go hiking a lot. I feel like you're not even hiking anymore. What's going on with that?
You noticed, huh? Have you noticed my gut?
No, I just noticed because I remember you used to do that a lot, and I don't see you. I don't either. All I really do is walk around the neighborhood.
Why'd you stop hiking?
Because I don't know. I've just been preoccupied with. I've spent so much mental energy on trying to move out.
Yeah.
That by the time, and I also sleep in too late, and then I don't. Yeah, and then I walk a lot around the neighborhood or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting my walking in.
Hearing you talk about it.
But I need to. I'm gonna get back into a physical good shape because then I can play softball again.
I'd like to be more physical as well. It's just it's one of those things, man. If you lose your routine of it.
Yeah.
Your body, you come up with every excuse not to go hiking. You come up with every excuse not to exercise.
Yeah.
I don't need to today. I'll walk. I'll do push-ups later. I'll eat right. I'm just lazy.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
natural
stay in the
born.
routine. I'm like eating bagels most of the day.
Yeah, I got a girlfriend.
Not most of the day, like
so
most days of the week now. And
yeah, I'm like, what? I used to try to get a good body so I could be attractive to the opposite sex, and now it's like,
well, yeah, now that you got
that checked off, what's the point? Might as well get fat. Fat is funnier, right?
No, but she's fit and she works out, so why don't you you should be motivated by that.
She's at the gym right now.
Yeah, you should work out with her. You'd be like, oh yeah, I want to get a hard body too, baby.
But you know what? Some girls I don't know if she does, she claims to at least, but some girls like the dad bod. Some girls don't want a shredded man.
I think that's one of the biggest lies there is.
You think?
Yeah.
You think no girl wants a dad bod? You're probably right. I think it could be. It's like, what person would prefer a dad bod?
Yeah.
No one, right?
Well, that's the thing. I think they're just like, I think that's just a way of saying I love you for who you are and your personality.
I think you're
I
right.
don't think they're necessarily like, oh yeah, give me that gut. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think you're right.
Ooh,
No,
yeah, this fat. Yeah.
I got something out of this podcast today.
Let me squeeze that belly. Yeah, I don't think anybody.
I need to get back in shape. You know what? It's like, more than the girl or the girlfriend or whatever, I noticed that I'm ashamed to take off my shirt around her.
Oh, really?
Not her. She's never done anything, but like, I'm embarrassed. I'm like, I need to get this thing in check. I have fucking love handles.
Yeah, but not much.
I'm a skinny fat
overweight.
guy. Yeah, I'm a skinny fat guy, but yeah, it's bad. I need to step it up.
Well, yeah, you're the fattest of your brothers probably right now. Your two brothers are skinny.
Yeah, they're definitely skinny. I'm fatter than my dad. It's bad.
Yeah, you don't want to be the fattest in the family. I'm not.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I know that.
Yeah, you were at one point, but now you're good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I for sure was. Yeah.
No, my dad makes comments too.
What does
He'll
he
be
say?
like, "Are you
hey,
buff or fat? I can't tell." I'm like, "Fat." Thanks.
He's like,
Thanks.
hey, you guys ever make any salads around here? Or,
Oh, he always comments on because I've never eaten healthy. My biggest weaknesses in life are junk food and women.
Yeah, you don't really eat that healthy.
No, I eat like shit. I eat out all the time. I had Chick-fil-A the other night.
A lot of
Today I had
fries in your diet?
Fries. I love ice cream, pizza. I had Dobrik's the other day. Everything.
Yeah.
You tried David Dobrik's new pizza place?
Not yet.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over
It's
there.
so good that I forgive him.
For what? All the
He's
things?
been canceled a couple times.
Oh,
So,
he did?
I think
Okay.
he put his friend in the hospital by hitting him with a crane, and then
As like
his
a prank?
It was supposed to be a prank,
yeah,
but
what
then
the
it
heck?
went bad, and he had to be hospitalized. Then he had another friend who took advantage of a woman in his
man.
house, and he laughed at it. So he's got his inner demons.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I was planning on trying it because it's basically right next to the Comedy Store
good.
almost. So I was gonna try it.
It's good as thick crust. It's not Chicago style, but it's more or less Chicago style than New York style, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like thick.
Yeah, I'll give it a
buttery.
try.
Got any more questions on there?
Oh yeah, let me look at my notes here. No, I just wrote down here also, it's a privilege to be a guest on this podcast.
You wrote something for me to say?
I wrote that in my notes to say.
For me to say that?
No, I meant to say that like during the intro because
like,
it is. I don't have many guests on here. You're like the 6th guest or so in 70,
yeah, it's cool to be in the first
in
6.
78 episodes. Yeah, I don't like to have guests. I like to talk. I have a lot to say on my own.
See, here's my theory. Originally, you're like, I don't like to have guests.
Yeah, that was the plan for me.
Yeah, I'm a solo pod guy. I don't want to rely on guests. I don't need them.
Right.
It's where I come to vent and let it all out there. That's what the people want. But then you had a few guests, and you realize having guests is way easier. You don't need to prepare topics. You just kind of riff with each other. You go off in conversation. A lot less preparation.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
It's less preparation.
Then, not only that, you get to tag the guests, so you get extra views.
Yeah.
You're probably double the numbers.
Right.
And all of a sudden, you're like, shit, I'm a guest pod now, baby.
Yeah.
And now you need me.
Yeah, I do like the guests.
No one's coming here for me. Maybe 10 people.
It'll get. This will be higher. Yeah, I'm not enough. People want more. They want to see. Oh, who's Joe talking to? I want to see. That person seems interesting. Joe, he's not enough for me. Yeah, the views and the downloads go up when there's a guest. But yeah, I'm not gonna have guests a lot. Yeah, the solo pod is fun because then I have Aaron here. Me and him will do a back and forth and whatnot.
It is an honor to be here, especially because it's part of the All Things Comedy brand.
Yeah, this is a great place.
So that's cool. It's only my 2nd time on a podcast at the studio here. I forgot. I thought it was my first on the way over here, and then I remembered I did that Josh Wolf thing.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's nice to check out this high-end studio. This is people don't even realize there's probably about $1 million worth of equipment in here. And Joe just gets to use it. This camera right here, Aaron was telling me it's $75,000 for this one camera.
Whoa, yeah, it's wild stuff, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It looks so good.
Yeah, we look good. This is gonna be a I always encourage people to watch on YouTube. They'll be able to see your nice Columbia. What is that? A fleece?
Yeah, my brother got access to the Columbia employee store, and then me and my 2 brothers and my dad, we all got the same matching fleece.
Nice. So we do I want to do a This Is Great segment.
Okay.
We do that. That's our last thing. And I'm going to have do a This Is Great, and This Is Great for this week is going to be Ari Mannis. Ari, if it wasn't for Ari, I wouldn't have a nice I would be very unsettled out here because when I moved back here, I was going to stay with JT, maybe another friend, but Ari opened a whole bedroom to me and
You're welcome.
Has taken me in, and I am forever grateful to Ari for this. So Ari is great because, this will be a thing that I look back on in years to come, be like, oh man, when I moved back to LA, it was a transition. It was kind of a weird time for me, but Ari took me in, and I'm forever in his debt for that.
No, you're not in debt.
No, not in debt, but just I appreciate it, and it's just it's a great thing. You didn't have to do it. And it was actually Kevin's idea for me to call you.
Oh, I'll have to thank him for that. He
offered you up as a guy that had an opening.
I will say this is the 2nd time I think of myself. I don't know if this is like egotistical or narcissistic or whatever, but I think of myself as a generous man.
Oh yeah.
So I try to, if someone's my friend and I know they're in between places, I'm happy to offer my place. And this is my 2nd time doing it now, and I've always set it up. I go, hey, listen, I don't want a roommate.
Yeah, you did say that.
But if you need a place, like, I'm happy to offer you my place while you find a place. This is my 2nd time doing it, and I think it's going to be my last time.
Yeah, this is probably good. Yeah.
The same thing has happened both times.
Well, and what's that?
We're like, yeah, it'll be a month. I'll be there. I'm going to find a place. And then 6 months later, they're still looking. I'm like,
okay.
I'm asking for it.
No, here's the thing. This is what I told you when I was coming. I told you I didn't have any money. I said I was going to need at least a few months, maybe to the, and I even said, I remember I said maybe even to the end of the year to be able to stay. And here we are.
Here we are, end of the year. But no, it's fine. It is what it is.
And I have been looking. It's not that I'm.
No, I know. You're a great
I'm not
roommate.
Squatting.
I know that. And you're a good roommate. But it's one of those, I think it's sometimes it's fun. Sometimes I like having you there and you come in and you keep me company. And
it's
you're my little Joe code. But yeah, at least, we'll see. We'll see. I think I'm going to make a reptile breeding room.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So go to my website if you're looking for a new python.
All right, cool. All right, we're gonna do.
Do I say what I'm grateful now for?
No, we get some emails.
Oh, okay.
And then we get comments that we read the comments that people write.
Oh, good.
So we're gonna do some of that. I just have a couple emails, and then we'll have Aaron read some of the YouTube comments, and then we kind of analyze them or whatever.
Okay. And are these real emails,
what?
or are these kind of, does Aaron write them in pretending to be other people?
They're real emails.
Is that true, Aaron?
I don't have the time for that. So
yeah, I believe you.
Yeah, because people email. We have an email that people know to email at.
On my podcast, I have a number for people to call in and leave voicemails.
But it's fake?
I ended up having to fake a bunch of them because not enough people are leaving me voicemails.
Who was doing them? You? You were doing fake
No,
voicemail?
I would call.
You had friends
I did
do
2
them?
things. I would have friends do them, or I would sign up for like a casting website, and I'd put out like an audition tape to call into a therapist office.
Oh, nice.
And so they think they're auditioning for like a multi-$1,000 voiceover role.
Oh, yeah?
Little do they know I'm just taking their auditions and illegally using it on my podcast.
Oh, my God. What a jerk.
Yeah. So I guess I'm a nice guy, but not that nice of a guy.
All right, everybody. Yeah, we have an email here. Ari, people email at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. And we prefer topics about food, beer, and men.
I like all 3 of those
That's what
things.
we like. Yeah, I mean, we take topics on anything, but those are like the main topics that I don't know. I feel like I'm, have a good.
That's cool.
A good grip on.
That's awesome.
So email in, guys, and also don't forget you could book me on Cameo for the holidays. Let's do some holiday cameos. Those are fun. I've done a few of those in a couple weeks. I've done a few from the apartment.
It's nice. I should get a cut.
Yeah, and then and then don't forget, everyone, join the Patreon if you can for $2 a month at patreon.com/joecodepodcast.
Now, can people do more than $2 if they want?
Yeah, there's also a $7 option.
I say go for the 7, like $2 if you're poor and can only give a little back, but try to do the $7 because Joe needs money.
No, I don't. I encourage the 2. People, $7 is too much.
I'm saying 2 minimum. Like
it's
2.
like, yeah, of course I would want people to do more, but I'm just no. If a lot of people do 2,
here's the thing: everybody could afford 2.
Yeah,
Anybody
that's why
listens,
I'm
I don't
doing
care
it
if
that
you work.
way.
I
Yeah.
don't care if you work at Taco Bell. I don't care if you live with your mom. I don't care if you're jobless. You can afford $2 a month to give to Joe, especially if you listen to this and are getting something out of this, which you are, because I've given a lot of insight on this pod. But if you're listening to this and you have a decent job and you have your own place, you should be doing 7. Be generous.
I mean,
be caring.
I don't
give back.
Yeah, but I understand people. Times are tight or whatever. And also, when you watch us on YouTube, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. I always have to say, make sure, let's get those subscriber numbers
It's free, and watch those ads when they pop up. Don't skip through them.
Oh, yes, please.
When they pop up on the YouTube, let them run. Mute your computer. I don't care. Let them run.
Yeah. All right, we got an email here, just a couple emails. We got one here from Justin. This is a must-read for the pod, he says.
Did he say his last name?
Yeah, I don't say his last
Why?
name. Why?
He never said he wanted it anonymous.
Just shut up, man.
Okay.
I don't read last names.
Can I see the last name? I won't say it.
Everyone, write in your first and last
Can I
name and
see
your
the last
birthday.
name so I could have an image in my head and I won't say who it could just me
Why?
have a sneak peek? I like to know. Oh, okay. Got it. It's a cool name.
Hey, Joe. First off, big fan of the hog and love everything you and Aaron have done to make it so big now.
Shout out to
thanks.
Aaron, master producer behind the keys and ones.
That's right. Hi, I'm emailing you because you said on your last pod for anyone who has a problem with you bringing your hair back to email in. Well, guess what? Here I am, man. What do you think about that? Oh, okay, Justin. Yeah, you want to come at me, man? Let's see your friggin' head.
He started off nice, so let's hear where he's coming from. He's clearly a fan.
Yeah. Also,
He's out of love.
Food question. What are your thoughts on honey on pizza? It's the new move, I'm telling you. Big fan, JT. Yeah, I've heard about that. There's I believe it's called Mike's Hot Honey is a thing I'm hearing about that people are putting on pizza. Yeah, it's a big thing I've been seeing. I've seen that going around. I want to try that.
I've had it.
You have? How is it?
It's good. I never have thought to myself, like, I wish there was no honey on this, but I don't think it's better, if that makes sense.
Does it add like a sweet and
it has a
spicy
little
element?
Sweet spiciness. And, it's obviously you want it in a very modest amount. You don't want to overdo it with the honey. But
I do want to try it.
Yeah, it's worth trying. But overall, it's not like I'm like, I need to get some of this honey to add to all my pizza. It's not, for me, it wasn't that.
Gotcha. Aaron, have you tried that?
I have not. I would. I mean, I love pizza so much. Let's do it up. Let's get pancake syrup. Let's get that involved.
Yeah, I would do that.
Have you tried Dobrik's yet?
No, I haven't.
David Dobrik's place is good.
All right, and then just one more email, and this one comes from my brother Lou.
See, this is what I'm telling you. So you are getting people to write them in.
Yeah, there's a lot. Usually, yeah. He says, "What's up, brother? Jake emailed you about the compartment plates at Thanksgiving. You and Aaron commented that the mixing of foods is no issue. I challenge both of you to have one bite of cranberry relish mixed with cheesy broccoli casserole." What does he mean, cranberry relish?
I don't know.
What does that even mean, man?
I guess it's one of his dishes.
Cranberry relish mixed with cheesy broccoli casserole. You would both be so grossed out to the point that you would be freaking begging the Thanksgiving host to pass out compartment plates rather than standard plates. You and Aaron also commented, what if you want more of a certain side dish? Well, guess what? Fill up another compartment with that same side dish if you want more of it. This isn't rocket science. And then he makes one of those emojis with the crying, laughing face.
Is this your older brother or younger brother?
Older, yeah.
Okay.
There are only pros to offering a compartment plate, no cons.
There's cons.
You two can keep eating your marshmallow fluff covered sweet potato casserole with Italian sausage stuffing in one bite and pretend like you like it. I'll use my compartment plate and be happy that I'm indulging in the flavors that I'm supposed to be tasting. Love you, man, Lou. All right, now his last comment there makes sense. It's like, yeah, okay, sometimes the flavors, yeah, you do want to taste the different flavors. So I get that. Yeah, because we were talking about how for Thanksgiving, how you load up the plate, and like me and Aaron don't care if foods touch and, you're taking down the same different foods in one bite. But my brother's a big proponent of the compartment plates.
I mean, I think overall your brother is right, in my opinion. There's obviously an opinionated subject, but overall I agree with him. If you have the compartments available and you have the extra Tupperware available, sure, load it up, separate it, take multiple home. But some people don't. Maybe you're kind of like a third wheel at this Thanksgiving dinner. Maybe it's a friend's, maybe whatever it is. Some people don't want to walk out there with multiple dishes. Some people don't care. Some people can spread it out enough to where the bulk of the items are separated enough.
Yeah.
Some people don't want all that leftovers. Maybe they only have a mini fridge at home because they live in a little studio. Maybe they have a family fridge that has too much in it. There's a lot of reasons why that's not the best solution for everyone.
Yeah.
So that might be the best solution for him, but he's not thinking about every single person in that.
Well, yeah, because there's so much stuff at Thanksgiving. You're just loading up your plate, and then, yeah, I don't care. I still don't care if it touches. I mean, I still am in that camp. Aaron, what do you think of that email there from my brother?
I mean, Lou, you came in hot.
Yeah, he did.
I don't want
like
the food to
passion.
touch that much either, but I just think that part that touches is so small, it's not really that big a deal.
Yeah, exactly. And you learn about yourself. You learn what flavors mix well together and what don't.
Yeah, you're not really. Yeah, it's not like you're mixing it together like it's a salad where everything's getting like mixed. Yeah, it's just not.
Yeah, it's not put on a plate, stir it up.
Yeah, I'm not stirring, Lou. And I also want to know what you mean by cranberry relish. I've never even heard of that, man. What does that mean? Is that a typo? What's this guy even talking about, man?
Also, that's part of the fun of leftovers is that you have that leftover plate with the little mix mash. Like if it's all separated out into separate dishes, now you have to do preparation. Now you might as well put it in the oven and heat it back up. You know, all of a sudden you're cooking another Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
I just want to take the plate with my mismatched leftovers, cold, with a fork, out of the fridge, and just go to town.
Yeah.
Late night.
I feel that. Cool. All right, Aaron, do we have time for some comments?
Yeah. I'm not sure where to start because we have a lot that we didn't get to last time.
Yeah, I mean, we could just do the one episode where we left off.
Okay. Well, here's one that I just want to answer right away. It's from this M. Noel Hart. She says, I'm curious to see what Aaron looks like. Show your face, Aaron. Maybe
Ooh.
Joe will get some more views.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one. Yeah. Show your face, man. What is this, Wilson from Home Improvement or something?
And I'm going to say to you, no, I will not show my face.
Dang. You could have gotten yourself a girlfriend out of this.
I have a wife. So
Yeah, he has a
I'm good.
wife and a kid, man.
Well, maybe your wife is cool with it. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that can of worms, but good call. You're right. Don't show it.
She also says, I'm a picky person. Do you think there's any way to overcome this horrible disability? I have a thing about textures. I tried shrimp, love the taste, but can't get over the texture. Also like hot dogs with only ketchup. What do I do, Joe?
Oh, man. Yeah, the texture thing. Well, if you like shrimp and you don't like try fried shrimp. See
Oh,
how
good
you
call.
like that, because that adds the. Maybe you'll like that, adding the breading to it.
Yeah, that's a good
I'd
call for
recommend
sure,
that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
then
a
we-
wise answer.
Hey, and what was the
Wouldn't have
last
thought
thing
of
she said? She put ketchup on her hot dog.
Ketchup only.
Ugh, yeah, I mean,
That's normal.
I did that though when I was a little kid. I think
Yeah.
you might want to add stuff.
Yeah, both the thing of not liking shrimp texture and only wanting ketchup on your hot dog, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but it makes me think of a little kid.
Yeah, what are you, some kind
Grow
of
up.
little kid out there? I mean, I want grown-ups writing
Both
in here.
of those things I did when I was a child.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just, ketchup only. I mean, just add one ingredient at a time. Try to mix it with mustard. Maybe at least put some onion on there.
Yeah.
Or some relish. Or add one more thing. Come on.
And you could even start small. Maybe have mostly ketchup, little drizzle of mustard.
Yeah.
Inch your way up.
Drizzle it.
Grow up. Time to grow up. I know you're not supposed to tell women to grow up anymore, but
Yeah, don't say that.
I still do it. I still tell them to grow up.
Oh, you want more?
Well, yeah, I mean, unless we gotta go.
Yeah, I should get out of here.
All right. Yeah, I was running late today. I slept in late. I got here a little bit late. I had to get food. Yeah, there's just, it's one of those things.
And we've had a lot of great Ari content, so.
Yeah, we have.
Thanks for having me on. Was I the worst guest you've had so far? Be honest.
There is no worst guest I've had. That's what's great about.
That's how I know I was the worst guest.
Shut up, man.
You would say no. It would
I
be
wouldn't
an easy yes or no answer, and if you say there is no worst guest, I know.
No, because I wouldn't
want.
want to put anybody down. I'm not going to say there's a worst guest. All I've had on is my friends as
You don't need to
guests.
say who the worst guest was. You could just say, "Am I the worst guest?" In the fact that you
Okay,
said,
yeah, well, the answer is no. Yeah, because there is none. That's the answer. You dope.
Aaron, are you willing to be honest? Am I the worst guest?
Kevin.
He said yes. I couldn't hear.
I don't know what he said.
You say yes.
I coughed and I said Kevin.
Oh God. Well, yeah, he's you know, you either love him or hate him, and most people hate him. But some people love him.
Yeah,
I love him.
He's still lovable.
Yeah.
He's great
in his weird ways. But yeah, no, well, that was the thing. I mean, we've had people. That's why. Well, yeah, you were talking about having guests on. That's why I was nervous about it before, about like having like interview people and like it'd be weird. But it's like if you just have your friends on, it's just you're talking, so it's easy. And that's what I've done. Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. I hope that the listeners out there, I hope at least most of them like me. And if you didn't like me, I'm really sensitive and I read all the comments, so I'd appreciate you just keep it to your fucking self. I'd appreciate you keep that inward and don't fucking say a thing if you don't have anything nice to say, you loser in your mom's basement, piece of shit.
Yeah, we don't really like negative comments around here. We get them from time to time. But yeah, if it's better off not even saying anything. Actually, we've only had like one in like recent months. So yeah, let's
How about this? If you don't like me, cool. I don't care. I do care. That's what I'm saying. So don't say it.
They're gonna like you, man. They're gonna.
You're right.
We're gonna
Thanks
have good
for
comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't preemptively attack.
You're right.
It's gonna be well received. So, all right. Yeah, Ari, thanks a lot for coming on.
Thank you.
Great having you here. All right, everyone. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube. And happy holidays. This is this episode of Joe Code. Thanks a lot, everyone. I'm Joe Marrese.